Hello. Welcome back. Today I thought let's do a follow-up video on the Vibecoding video I did last time. But today, instead of, I will show you more how it's done, what tools I use, etc. And we will do a more like deep dive kind of live coding. So first, let's start with the code intro and like what the app is so far. Then I have some features I want to add. So I want to add an about/settings panel. I want to add a language in the settings, and then I want to add a language picker which persists when the app is closed or not. And then I have a bug, which is a sorting order bug, which means that when I add a favorite currency or remove a certain currency, the sort order is not does not stay the same. So I think let's get into it. Maybe as you can see, I'm not at home. I'm in my vacation house, so the sound and video might not be as good. Also, I found 2 kittens the other day that I don't know what to do with. They were abandoned on the road. So they are sitting here next to me. So if you hear a loud screaming, it might be them, okay? Don't worry. Okay. Go back. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so here is my setup. I am running, to the right here I'm running RTS, and on the left I am using cursor. Yeah, I guess they're going crazy. They love this code. So I think first, let's ask cursor, what does this code do? Let's see what it says. So you can see it's generating the answer here. I'm not sure if it's too small for you. Maybe if you're on a phone, it's too small. Hopefully my internet is good enough. Okay, it takes a long time. Okay, here it comes. So it says, this code is a currency converter application built for RTS, for HarmonyOS development. So we have a currency conversion between different currencies, 2-tab interface, favorite tab, and an all currencies tab. So now in Vibecoding, let's run the previewer here, and I can show you exactly what they're talking about. So let's use the phone previewer, not the tab for now. So it's gonna run here. Okay, let's get the error. It's because it's the demo is already running, so I think it will it should start again. It's in a busy state. This happened to me before. Yeah, and here it comes. So I don't know if this is a bug in the Vibecoding or it's like not closing it correctly. Yeah, so here we have the app. As you can see, this is my favorite tab with the star here. We have the currencies, that is my favorites, and then in this tab, this is all currencies. So what I want to do here now then is to add another tab, boom here. That is like a settings and about tab. And then in that one I want to add some language stuff and so on. So if we look in the code, this is my index file, ETS, this is like the main entry. So I tried to refactor this. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it, but I have my components, which is a currency row. A currency row is this row basically, which I can spawn out, loop out. And a configuration, this is where I have API keys, etc. Then I have a data file, which is all of my currencies. So here, we will later add translation, because now we have a name, US dollar, and I will add another JSON property here, which will be, I will translate into Chinese because that's for me interesting because I want to know. I'm studying Chinese, and also that's most likely the people that will use it. So, and since I speak English, I don't need to translate it to Swedish or whatever. Then we have an entryability here. This is basically how it starts, backup, index, and then we have a currency service. This is the one that fetches the, this is the API calls basically. It fetches the currencies. It fetches when the app loads the app. So let's see, index ETS. Can go back to this one. Let's keep this one as the main. And then we have what else does cursor says? It says main component text input field. Yes, this is this one. A list of currencies, blah blah, loading and error states. Fetches real-time exchange rate data. Mark on mark currencies, and we have state management, and we also have persistence here. So when the app is closed, it will save your settings. I can show this, for example. So now let's remove some of these currencies here, and let's add a Rubian or let's see here. This is quite annoying. When I can't scroll here, it doesn't work. You have to like drag it up with the mouse. Hold on, and release $. So let's see here. Now this is my favorites. So if I now close the previewer and restart it again, let's see how long time this takes. But here you will see that my selected currency stays the same. And that's what we want to achieve with the settings as well later then. So we want to achieve that my language is stored. And in the about section, I want to, I'm not sure I want to add, but probably I want to add something like made by Oscar, made by Bob or something like that. Or maybe a link to my YouTube channel or whatever. See, here it starts, and now we have the same currencies that we have when it closed. And here it looks a little bit weird. When I run it on my phone, it doesn't look like this, so I'm not sure. I don't view this as a bug. Maybe if I have bigger fonts on my phone, it would look like this too. But I always use the smallest fonts on my phone because I like to have as much information as possible. Okay, so this means that we have done the code intro. So let's mark this off here, cross that off, and now let's add an about settings page here. So if we look in the code, I think this is in index ETS. You scroll down here to the kind of layout. Here is the layout. I think the build, and this is kind of setting up the frames and so on. I think here this might be. I think you can move this out to another file as well, but right now it's here. So you can see here we have a column. This is if we had an error, for example, if there is no currency shows picked, or even if it's nothing picked, but if there is no state to load from, it will say like there's failed to initialize the favorites or something like this. And then we have the main row. This is my icon, start icon, and this row. So we have a text. First we have an image, then we have a text input. Then if this change, it will call this function on input change. And then we have a row, which is like in this row, get the currency flag. And this will change because this is my selected. So default it selects to RMB CNI right now, Chinese yuan. But if I pick something here, it will change this one. So this is the selected currency. And the idea with this is that the amount is 100, and then I want to see, okay, if I have 100 of Belize, if I have hundreds of pound or hundreds of florin, this will all change. And down here we also say that the selected currency is like, we have here one AWG is this many. So this is I think this is a great feature, because usually when you have your favorite currencies, you want to see like, okay, but if you want to have a specific amount, you can also like modify this. But usually I think 100 is the default amount that people want to know. They will understand, like, okay, how is my currency against the country I'm visiting? Usually you want to know the exchange rate. But say you're in a store and you want to know exactly how much this is, or you have a receipt, then it's good to be able to fill in the exact amount that you want to know. Okay, so if we continue, go down here, so we have, let's see, row, get currency flag with margin, and here we have a column. This is so this checks which one is my current tab. So this is a state. So if the state is 1, it will show my favorite tabs. If it's L0, if it's anything else, it will show the all currencies tab. And here is the selector row. And down here we have favorites tab and render favorites. We have set favorites order, and we have a currencies tab. So basically what we want to do is let's do like this. Let's not Vibecode this to begin with. Let's do instead of an all currencies tab, which goes from here to, it goes to here, right? Yeah. Let's do this. Wait, shit. Let's copy this, and now we make another one, and we call this my settings tab, about tab, I think. Call it settings tab, and then we don't need a text input. We can keep the text input maybe just for fun, and but we don't need a currency list. So let's see, where's this one? It's there. Okay, so let's remove this. Boom. Like this. So now we should have a settings tab, and we should then also assign when it's picked. So if you go up to this method we have had up here, let's see, where was it? The selector is up here, right? Am I blind? Raw text font size. Here, okay. So let's put this 0, and then let's make this 1. That's probably gonna cause some error. Else if, just like that, and then basically we do an else. I don't know. No. I don't like to have. This is a personal preference, but I like to have it like this. I don't want a catch-all else. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and now we need to find out where we. Let's see, where do we set this? It should be in the on change kind of on change state. It's here, right? This is the button. So here we need to add a button. So you see if it puts it to 1. So this button goes here in this row. So basically we need to do this. We need to add a new button, and we need to have a new icon. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Let me find a cogwheel icon real quick here. Say cogwheel emoji. No, not this one. Gear. This one. Yeah, don't copy. Let's see, where do we put this one? Here. Yeah, okay. Boom. I can close this one. So now we have a cogwheel emoji. And then we have current tab 2 run when we select this one. Like this. Maybe it will show up now. No. And I think that's because the layout here, we have... they should be still in the space here, right? So we need to reduce that. So let's see here. But row button. Say with 50%. Yeah, this doesn't add up. So let's do 30 for this one, 30 for this one, or 30 for this one. What about now? Does it load? Yeah, okay, so yeah, right. Now we have a cogwheel. And this... Okay, it's showing all the currencies still. So let's see, settings tab. Oh yeah, this is my fault because we're actually not going to the settings tab. We're going to current tab equals 2. So in our in the selector here, we have to change that it goes to this one. So here it goes to settings tab instead. Let's see. So here's this one, here's all currencies. Yeah, so it only has this one. So now, I just want to fix this. I think 30, 30, 30 is not good. So let's go. I want these to be a little bit bigger. So let's go 40, 40, 40, 20 maybe. Yeah, that looks better, I think. That looks better. So, let's see. Okay, we have this one. Actually, we didn't need to do any vibe coding. Let's see here. So, next step. Yeah, okay. So we have actually achieved this at the about settings page. So let's mark this one here. Next is add a language. For this, I will definitely need to do vibe coding because I'm not going to do this myself. So now if we go to back to the project and we go to see, this is the currency, this file. So this file I want to add another JSON property. So let's call it say age name. So now I'm going to ask cursor. Hi, I updated the code a bit. Now I want to add a new language property to the all currencies data. I want it to be called ch name, and it should be contain the translation of the name property value, but in Chinese. Okay, let's see what cursor does. Yeah, so you see here, it's it will give me ch name and all of this. So now I just have to wait for it to translate all of these currencies for me. Yeah. You want to see the cats in the meantime? Oh, my kittens. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Do you like the keyboard? It's okay, it's okay. You can be here. So let's see. Oh, yeah. So cute, huh? So I'm trying to... So me and my wife, we are staying in Thailand for 3 weeks, and we found that we have about 2 weeks left. We found them on the road. We almost hit them with my motorbike. So we're just trying to find them a new home before we leave. But if we didn't take them, they would probably die. So they were in the middle of the forest, basically. Someone had put them in a box and just abandoned them. Okay, let's put them back. And now we can see that it has generated done. You see, this is all the changes it wants us to do. So now basically I just accept these changes. And cursor should put them in here. So yeah, so I've updated here. Now you see you have... Now we have a CH name for all of the currencies. So in order for us to like see that this worked, we can try here in the currency row. So this should be in the component here. We have this is specifying how this row should basically look. So this item flag, this item code. The code is this 3-letter short code that we will never change. That will be the same. And here text item name. So here if we do set the H name, we should get the Chinese name now. Let's see if that works. Rebuilding. Is there an error? Problems? Probably the missing type code, string name, string. Okay, so here we have an error with it's not typed, right? So what is this one? It should be, is it in currency? Yeah, here. Code name flag short. So if we add, basically we need to say that this is a string. So ch. Oh my god. Name. I have a new keyboard here, so I'm not used to it. You okay, cats? Trying to climb out. Okay. Did this work? Do we get rid of the problem? Okay, it's still not showing. But there is no problem anymore. Why is that? SH name. Oh, it's not it's rebuilding. Let's do a restart and see. I think it got stuck there with the hot load. So let's do a restart and see how it looks. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, this is it's common in app coding that, you know, starting the emulator is always taking so much time. We have issues. Is missing type code. Oh! Oh wait, cat forgot. Okay. Okay. You can be here. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let them climb here. Let's see. So currency row, such as name, it says build failed. What is the issue here? String flag, string. Required in type currency. Okay, so there's a currency type here. 94. Okay, we have to do this too. So here we need to have set the H name, currency. Oh, yeah, okay. This is, this is, yeah, okay. You can also be here if you want to. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can play random. And then set each name. Be nice, okay. And I think we need to do the same up here. Like that. Boom. Let's run it again. If you should have one more place we need to change. See if I can find it before the... Okay, now you cool down? Yeah, okay. Let's see, there should be some other place where we also have this currency thing here. Yeah, it should be here. So we should set each name and the currency. 185, yeah, it is here. Set each name. Okay. This should be good to go now. Oh, okay. Are you okay? Are you okay? Wait. Okay, let's play in there. Give me in the bed. Okay, let's see here. Loading. Right, okay, so now we have the name here. So the only place we need to translate is actually this field. Boom here. And then, because all of the other fields are basically... The nice thing with Chinese is that it's always 99% always shorter. It's kind of easier to design for, because sometimes in English or other languages can be very wordy, and it's you don't know how long some text will be. But in Chinese, I mean, this is how many characters? This is 8 characters. It will probably never be longer than that. Okay, so where were we? We have successfully added the language, right? So we're moving on pretty fast here. You can see how fast it is to code it like this. So we can do that. And now let's add a language picker to our about settings page. So let's go back here. So here we want to have a language picker, and we don't want to search currencies. So let's ask cursor. Hi, in my settings page, could you clean it up? I want to have a language picker. I want to be able to choose between Chinese and English. The picker should be, I think radio button is good. The drop down for 2 items is quite low when there's not much information on this site anyway. The language picker should be radio buttons. It should persist between sessions, I guess, and when changing the language, we should either use the name or set the age name from the currency. Always it's called all currencies. No, it's called currencies. data in currencies.ets. Okay, let's see. Oh, I wanted to add an about section below. I want to have a horizontal ruler and then like just some small text, I guess. Okay, so what is it saying here? It's saying add language preference, add language state, update settings, modify currency row component to use selected languages. Let's start by adding language preference support. Now let's update the main component. Finally, let's update the currency row component to use the selected language. Okay. Okay. So let's. Oh. No, okay. There's more change. Now we up the main component to pass the selected language to the currency row component. Yeah. Okay. Let's see it change here to English again. Okay, so we added get language, set language, added selected language state. So in this kind of important in ETS, you have the states kind of default like this, and then pass select language, added select state, modify currency display name or set edge name. Good. The language selection will now persist between sessions. Now let's test that. Update immediately when the language is changed. Default to English. Okay. I want to default to Chinese actually, but let's see. Okay, accept all. And let's see here then. So how it looks. Oh, okay, it needs to rebuild. Yeah, okay, see. So now we have English. So if I do Zhongwen. Yeah, now we have Chinese. Nice. It looks pretty bad though. I of course want the flag. So let's do like, so let's ask to, nice, good job. Could you also add a flag to the language picker? Chinese and English. Maybe I want, there's a flag that is like half English, half American. I like that one. So maybe you can, if I wonder if it's on English/US. And now I want to have below the language picker, I want to have an about section with subscribe. Subscribe to Bob Johansson on YouTube. Right, let's see if it works. So where did it set default to English? So that should be like in the entries. No, where select currency? Select the language string, and this is default. Okay. So generating slow here. I see it's pretty easy. So if I just want more languages, okay, this is not that hard to translate. It's just one field. It's pretty straightforward. It's, you know, if you have a lot of text, it's much more annoying to have translations because sometimes it doesn't make sense to translate sentences. Here it's, you know. Oh, actually, we should probably translate language settings as well. Or I can just add the Chinese /Chinese, the Chinese way of calling it. Okay. I added US flag for English. Oh, that's not what I want. Did we fail? Text US. We have problems, huh? Text, do you mean decoration? So where's the bit terminal? Yeah, okay. So now we get errors. So this is, the cursor is not, you know, perfect. So we have 2 errors. So I just go, okay. Let's tell him I get some errors. Alright, I first tell him use the English flag, not the US flag. Also, this now gives me. No, it's not here. This is another thing. That's yesterday. This also gives me. It's in the build, right? Should be in the build. No? Okay. It also gives me these 2 errors. Boom, and so we see what that was about. Properties text decoration does not exist on type text attribute. Did you mean decoration? Cannot find text decoration. Oh, this is basically the same error. USGB, yeah, sure. And here, text decoration, online, text decoration. Okay, now it runs the list. Okay, it's Chinese. Okay, is this a link? Did you put in a link? Opening YouTube channel. Really? That's interesting. Okay, but now we have the flags list. Okay, I don't need to have this link here. So how is Chinese? We go to English. Yeah, that works. Chinese. Yeah. Awesome. So maybe we should. Okay, there are actually some text that we might want to translate to. Search currencies. So search currency you want to translate. And language settings and about. Okay, so let's see if we can do that. Okay, great. It works. I would also like to translate the strings, language settings, and about, and what is it called? Search currencies or search currencies? Search currencies according to the selected language. So now it has to do difference because this one it can't just fetch from the data file. So let's see what it's trying to do here. Here, okay. I'm not sure if you saw that, but in so we're in index. Yeah. So basically. Here. Oh, this is loading. Yeah, okay, so it has a placeholder, enter amount. Okay. So then it takes, changes this to this translation, this selected, and where do you put the strings then? Where are we? We are on, okay, let's accept them. So, did it work? No, it didn't work, right? No. Let's see, I got a lot of errors now. Let's see, where did it appear? Okay, so here we have a translation. It made a translation dictionary here, basically. And set the edge. I would say it says add interface definition. Okay. So I like to do this when it's not working, because you can have the errors here in the problems, but if you try to build it, you get easier errors, I think, to copy. So let's see, if we build it, we should get 8 errors. But basically what it wants to have an interface, I think, like Where are my interfaces? Are they in... Here we have an interface, for example. I thought we had interfaces here too. Okay, see here, we get errors, and this is easier to handle because here it gets the line. I'll say, okay, great, it almost worked. But I get the following errors, building, boom, and I just paste errors we got, and let's see. Okay, so we need to define the interface, yeah. We need to use proper property access instead of indexed access. Let's update the code. Okay, great. Here we go. Okay, you can see here. So now it's called it interface instead. Yeah. So this is super typed. That's TypeScript, but it's like yeah, you need to say what everything is. So I added. Okay, you can see here. Added translations here. As an interface, and then you have a get translation. Let's accept it. Let's see. We should have no problem. So this should build. Okay, great. Oh no. What? Ay ay ay. That wasn't good. What is going on? What is going on? Interface. This to me looks like someone messed up with the what the changes did it make. Okay, as you can see, this shouldn't be an issue. This I have a feeling they messed up the parentheses somewhere. About okay. Private translation. Okay, we're gonna get massive amount of build errors, I assume. Build failed. It will be too many to, but this is kind of annoying because now. Okay, so now everything is broken. What did you do? What did you do to break it so hard? So here, what does it say? Unexpected token, a constructor method, accessor property was expected. Yeah, so it should be let's see. Okay. This is not much to go on, okay. So now it's super broken. I am not. I get this. I think maybe there are linting errors and please check integrity of parentheses in index.ts. Everything is broken with the last change. Okay, so let's see. Oh. Cats are doing fine. They're sleeping now. Great. Great. Then the problem is that we need properly define the translation interface structure. Yeah, I think we should probably break out translations into another. Okay, holy shit. No, what are you doing? Move the translation interface outside the component to module level. That's good. Change relation object to be module level. Update get translation method. And the remaining linter errors are related to ArcTS framework. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we should get green here. Almost. Yeah. Okay. Better. We still have errors on 14. What is the problem here? And then we have error here. Okay. But if we build, we should get better error messages. Let's see. Translation deselected and what does it say here? How can I get this? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I thought I could get index access is not supported for fields. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, you need to explicitly have. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so main issue solved. But still have these two. Boom. Right. Oh, yeah. It has... I feel like that won't work. Right? Or here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't think that solved it. Oh, okay. Did. No, did not. Now we have here instead. Yeah, see, it's the same problem, just move the problem. So, let's see. Okay. Does this one copy the line on line 60 and line 62? It's the same error, right? Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What are you going to do? Are you going to fix it or not? Generating. Yeah, okay. Actually, I wasn't planning to translate those fields. When I looked at the code before I started the video, I didn't notice that those things would be in English. But after we implemented the translation, I noticed that. So, but it's good. Now we have a proper dictionary, which means that this, for example, yeah, I can change. Is this correct? Why is it so slow now? Okay. So the last, if this works, the last bug we have is to fix the sorting order when you're adding or deleting. The sorting order doesn't stay. Oh, also we need to make sure that the translation persists. We haven't done that yet, right? Is it my internet or why is cursor so slow now? Hello. Let's go. So here we have this show star. This one is not used, so maybe this one I should just remove. So the first time I wrote this, I used many different AI tools. So it became like a bit of a hodgepodge at first. But after using cursor, I started getting working. But there is still, I feel like cursor. The AI tools are not that great at removing dead code, for example, or refactoring. I thought they were going to be better at refactoring, but as I said in my last video, after I coded everything and asked to refactor into different files, it broke it, and it took me, I think, 5 hours to fix. Which is strange, because refactoring seems like something AI should be really good at. Breaking up stuff into smaller components, etc. Why is it not working? Why is it so slow? Generate. This can't be hard. Let's try again. I have a feeling it's my internet, yeah. Okay. So what is he saying? He's saying... Okay. Oh no, this is horrible. I don't want this. I can't have a... I can't switch on each. I don't like that at all. That's not good. Let's see. It's gonna... Every new string added. Yeah, so this might fix it, but I don't... I can't have a case for each string I want to add. Okay, it won't be many strings anyways, but this is not good. Stupid AI. Why is it so slow? Why is it so slow? Let's try again. I'm not sure what's going on here with my internet. Okay, it added now. Okay, so let's see. I mean, basically, I think this will work. It doesn't get any errors anymore, but I don't want to have it like this. I feel this is a horrible way of coding. Now we get this preview thing again, because it's already running, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're absolutely right. Yeah, the switch statement approach would make the code more verbose. Yeah, this looks better. If it works, but we might go back to the previous errors we had. No. Okay. Yeah, so basically it replaced this amount of line with this. Yeah, okay. This that's good. Okay. So okay, nice. Rambi Guan Yu. Fine. Great. English. Chinese. Awesome. And let's see, the default language is English, right? Here, this should be the default language, EN. So if I switch to Chinese, close the app, run again, and if it starts in Chinese now, it persists. It has it's stored in local storage. What is this? Okay, didn't solve it at all. Okay, it was the previous. Yeah, it's still back to this error. Okay. So the previous ugly implementation worked, but yeah, okay. Avoid using indexed access. But you're still using indexed access, right? The key as key of... I don't know. This looks like it's the same. To me. No? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Didn't solve the problem. Yeah, how are you gonna be overlords when you can't solve this stuff? Okay, we run it again, copy the arrows, and then we had a key, index key is not allowed, and then it just changed it so we had a different key access. But it's still the same issue. Right, okay. Come on. Right? Yeah. I get this. Oh. Now it goes back to resolution. User rate. Yeah, it will work, but I hate this. Okay. Let's use this for now. Let's see it. The state should be Chinese, right? So if it starts Chinese, that means we're done. I will. Let's accept this for now. We'll look at this later. Maybe I can find a way to not have this. Seems like cursor is stuck in a loop. It like, okay, it can't have keyed access, then index access, and then I'll do this. And then it will change. I said this ugly, will change back to, and then, oh. So maybe this is a case where you should ask someone else. Or maybe I have to solve it myself, in the worst case. Oh, imagine that. Okay, so start Chinese, search currencies, Chinese, this thing is in Chinese, great. English, boom. Search currencies, yeah, okay, great. So that means that we are done with that. So let's see, add language picker and persist, boom. Cats are fine. Cats on the bed. They're in the basket. They're sleeping now. Great. Okay. So let's go back to here. So now the only thing we have left is the fix the sorting order bug. Do we want to do this, or is this just annoying? So here we have an order. So if you remember this order, so let's say I remove AFN. Now I say let's remove a Ruby and Florin. And in that case we should have Afghani, Belize, Pound, Peso, okay? But I don't think we'll have that, so we say we remove the Afghani and Florin. See, now it has another order. Sorry. So, I think it will be the same when I add. Okay, but let's start with this. When removing a currency from the favorites, the sort order is changed. I want to keep the same sort order that I had, just with the unpicked currency removed. Let's see if we can handle that. Okay, I understand. Toggle favorite method to preserve the order. So I feel like this should be pretty simple to do. This is one of those tricky. It's like a tricky error that you have to. This is something you definitely should have a test case for. Okay, when removing cursor fairy, we are not using filter to remove it. Just specific currency while keeping all the others in red. Okay, it's going to be keyed access again. No, we don't have problems. So okay. Okay, so so let's see here. Let's remove this one. Let's add this one. Let's go down here. Add some from more down the list. Okay. No, actually, I think we should Okay, let's see if we remove the Afghan. We should have RS. Okay. ARS, BSD, AO, Bob, Awa, Kwanzaa. And now I want to add Afghani again. This is the last. Does this work? And now we remove this one. Let's remove Bob. No, let's remove Awa. See what happens. Yeah, I think that's the same. Is this solved? So when I add something, it should end up as the last currency. Yeah. And if I remove Bob now then. Not there was a joke in there, I think, but yeah, this works. Awesome. That was easier than I thought. Okay, great. That's amazing. So basically, that means we are done, right? Oh shit, I didn't. Oh, sorry. Didn't I? Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see again here. Yeah, now it should work. Yeah, I need to check this. Did we? It's fixed now, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's it. Fixed all of the errors. Fixed all of the new features. Not how long. Sure, how long it took? An hour maybe. It's pretty fast, I would say. Okay. I read some cool things about adding a keyboard, custom keyboards. Maybe that's something I will look into next, because the keyboard on is one of the most annoying features. And also it's lacking language support for Swedish, which I really need, because I can't write to my friends in Swedish with the built-in keyboard, because there's no Swedish support. So that sucks. So I might have a look at that next. Let me know if you think that would be interesting. I think that would be a bit harder, but maybe not. There are some stuff in the like collections, HarmonyOS collections. It's like a, I don't know. It's like an API, or there's a store where people have built pre-made libraries and stuff that you can use. So it should be, as I understood when I looked into it, maybe not that hard to add a new keyboard, a Swedish keyboard, and add a Swedish language file. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's difficult, maybe it's not. So maybe I looked into that next. Okay, anyway, I think that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.